What's up, everybody? My name is Reza, coming at you live from, well, I'm in my car, and this isn't live because when you watch it, it won't be live. Anyways, what's up, everybody? So I was just thinking earlier about the topic of stories, and specifically your story. The power in how we all have a story. We all are living life. We're all experiencing different things. And what I feel like we're missing out on as a community, as people who are living, breathing beings who come across each other every single day, we don't take the time to tell stories, to talk with one another about like what we're experiencing in life, and what are some things that we've learned from situations that we've been in. What are moments in our lives where we have been demanded to grow because of the situation that we were going through. We don't realize that through our stories we can actually help other people overcome, we can give hope, and we can actually give advice and help people through their hardships and their hard times. Now, of course, you can't help a person that doesn't want to be helped. That in itself is a different topic. But what I'm trying to say, we ought to take more time to share about things that are going on in our lives, share about some funny stories, have a good time with each other and all that kind of stuff. And, in a world where we've become so technologically advanced, and really it's such our technology is a demand and a need for connection and communication. We're also compromising communication in certain areas. So now that we're having more abilities to communicate, what we're actually doing is eliminating communication in areas that are so necessary, and that's the face-to-face conversation. What I really want to put the emphasis on is when you do have the opportunity to meet, whether it's with friends or family, or you meet a stranger, or it's someone in line, you're at Disneyland or whatever it is, like there are people around us all the time, especially when we're going to certain social gatherings and stuff, and we don't need to be on our phones at those times. And I'm guilty of that. Like, I'm speaking just from my own perspective. I've been guilty of, checking my phone, being on my phone, running my business. And it's really been something that's coming to me very strongly, that it's like, hey, let's spend time. And when we spend time, let's make sure it's quality time. I want to talk to you about what's going on in my life, and I want to hear about what's going on in your life. And I think if we take the time to ask people like, hey, what's something that happened to you this week, or what's something, what is there anything positive going on, is there anything negative going on, and really opening the door for the other person to share, it allows us to also share, and it allows us to come closer, because there's something about being real with one another and having vulnerability in telling our stories that brings us together as friends, as brothers and sisters in a community where we can actually relate to one another more. And it breaks this social barrier of, well, I'm going to continue walking my direction and you continue walking in your direction. And let's not look at each other. Let's not even exchange a smile or a hello. It's so sad, because that's what technology has been doing. As much as it's been connecting us with maybe someone across the world, which is absolutely amazing, and I love technology, but at the same time, I see how much it drives us and demands our focus away from what's happening presently here. So I just want to encourage you guys, if you have the opportunity to meet with friends and with family, especially if you haven't seen them for a while, really do your best to put the phone aside. And if there's anything important that might pop up, or you're waiting on a call, let them know in advance. I have this appointment with an old friend of mine. I may not be on my phone for a while. Hey, people might find it weird. Who cares? If they're your friends, they love you, they're your family, they love you, they will understand, because you also let them know in advance. You had the courtesy, the respect, and the love for them to let them know, hey, I may be out of contact for the next, 2 hours, whatever it might be. So I just want to encourage that. Let's really spend quality time together. Let's have quality conversations. Let's ask deeper questions, and let's get to know one another. Because I have friends, I could totally sit down and get to know more about them, get to know more about their family, get to know what sport do they love, what position did they play, shoot, let's go to the basic question. What's your favorite color? What kind of ice cream do you like? What's your favorite food to make? Is there something you want to learn this year? I want to encourage that. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. God bless you guys. Peace.